Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Lord of the Rings action figure line made by Toy Biz. If you've seen any of my previous videos or been to my YouTube channel or visited my blog, you'll know that I'm a fan of a lot of different things. I'm into Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, The Matrix, movies, television, books, comic books, toys, action figures, gaming, video gaming. I'm just a fan of a lot of different things. There isn't much that I'm not a fan of. And if I were to consider myself a die-hard fan of any one particular thing, I think it might be Lord of the Rings. I grew up reading Tolkien since I was 11 or 12. I watched the Rankin and Bass animated movies of The Hobbit and The Return of the King back in the late 70s, early 80s. And when I heard that they were making a Lord of the Rings trilogy 10 years ago, I can't believe it's already been 10 years, I was pretty ecstatic. And then when I heard that they were going to split the making of the movie into 3 movies for the entire trilogy, I was overjoyed. And when I finally got to see Fellowship of the Ring in 2001, I fell in love instantly. And then I was at the store shortly after, and then I saw the action figure lines in the stores. That Toy Biz had acquired the license to make these figures. And I thought that was really great, and I started collecting those right away. All the way up to the trilogy packaging line after the movies. So, but I never opened most of my figures. I only opened about 10 to 15% of my collection, and the rest of my figures were stored away in the closet or the garage. And just the beginning of this year, 2010, I got back into the action figure hobby after a break, and I also got that feeling of opening up my figures from the packaging. I just no longer saw the point of keeping figures sealed because you're just not enjoying them. And at the same time, I was getting into YouTube and then started making videos of my figures in my collection. And just recently, a good friend on YouTube, Garhawk, was reviewing his Lord of the Ring action figure collection. And that motivated me to go ahead and start taking my figures out of the closet and garage and opening them up and go ahead and posting videos of them. But before I start doing videos of each of the figures in the Lord of the Rings collection, I just wanted to make this video to at least talk about the Lord of the Rings action figure line by Toy Biz. Like I said earlier, it came out about the same time as the Fellowship of the Ring with the Fellowship of the Ring figure line. The figures came in what the fans of the figures call the moon packaging, mainly because of or half moon packaging, because of the curvature of the packaging here. And Toy Biz released the figures in correspondence to the movie, so they released one figure line every year in 2000, starting in 2002 with the Fellowship of the Ring line, and then which is in the green packaging, and then followed by the red packaging, the Two Towers, and then the blue packaging for the Return of the King. And after the movies were released, Toy Biz went to a different packaging style called the trilogy packaging, which is basically a smaller, square, more uniform style. The trilogy packaging was basically re-releases of the figures from all 3 lines, and also with those re-releases they included new sculpts, or released single figures based off figures that were only in special sets, like the R1 one here. she was only in the horse and rider set, but with the trilogy, she came out as a single package on there. And one thing about these Lord of the Rings figures I have to mention is that the attention to detail is very, very well done. Going back to the first release, the Fellowship of the Ring packaging, or the figures from the first wave of Fellowship of the Ring, the likenesses were not quite there. Some of them were, but not all of them were. I think it's because they were probably creating the figures based off of pre-production photos or whatever it might have been. But as the line progressed, they've gotten progressively better. And where toward the end of the line, the likenesses were really outstanding. And also, the Lord of the Rings line also had a lot of figures had the action gimmick. I'm not a fan of action gimmick, especially at the expense of articulation and posability. But I have to say that Toy Biz actually did a pretty good job with the action gimmicks. At least most of them have, where they don't sacrifice the detail or articulation of the figure, which is really, really nice. So I just wanted to create this video, just at least to go over the action figure line in general. It doesn't seem to be very many reviews or peeks into the Lord of the Rings action figure line on YouTube, and I thought I'd create this, at least to familiarize with a lot of folks who aren't familiar with the Lord of the Rings line. But that's my casual peek into the Toy Biz Lord of the Rings action figure line. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.